Hello, this is Shade Ketchum, and welcome to my reaction to episodes 7 and 8 of RWBY Evermorrow. I was actually going to do these separately, but episode 7 is only about 10 minutes, so why not? One quick second just to make sure that's on screen. Yep. Last two episodes have finally started getting more into the actual plot of this show and actually started showing off some of the animation, so hopefully it's starting to pick up because it's been enjoyable so far. And I've heard good things about episode 8 in particular, but yeah, let's get started. Episode 7, When the Dust Settles. I can't tell if the intro has been updated. Maybe. I only watched it twice, so... lower that a little bit. Okay.
Our top story today. Khaki Fellow, high-ranking member of the Faunus hate group, the Natural Order, has been arrested. He is charged with felony counts of armed robbery, aggravated assault, and theft. Sources report that 2 teams of second-year Beacon Academy students apprehended the criminal.
Hang on. Really? There's no subtitles? Oh, first off, turn off stable volume. Really? There's no subtitles? There was for the last few episodes. Okay.
But in doing so, violated the established mission terms set by professional huntsmen. This is one of several incidents where unqualified students have stepped out of line. In the wake of these events, as well as the Veil breach last year, we must ask ourselves, if this pattern of behavior persists, how can we trust Beacon Academy's graduates to protect us? This reporter can only speculate.
I guess he's not dead in this continuity. Okay, I'm gonna have to pick and choose when I speak then.
I told you we were in trouble.
No one supervised missions till summer. They're out of their minds.
This might be the worst thing that has ever happened to anyone ever.
Hey, you wanted to go inside that factory.
You
Bit of an
wanted to shoot a
exaggeration.
man.
But technically, I wouldn't have gone inside.
Sky, really? You still would have killed a man. Glinda?
Professor Goodwitch!
Oh, I'm liking the purple.
What's going on with Cardin? Why didn't Ozpin let him leave with the rest of us?
Considering Mr. Winchester took it upon himself to apprehend Roman Torchwick, failed, wanted to abandon a fellow student, and blamed the rest of you during his debrief. Professor Ozpin is still reprimanding him. I imagine he will be suspended for the remainder of the term.
Good.
The headmaster has sent me to elect a leader for Team Cardinal in the interim.
Really?
I'm truly spoiled for choice.
Why not Dove?
How about Dove?
Him?
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
He seems a bit stable.
Sanctum's number 2. What makes you say so?
Well, he helped us save Blake. He stood up to his teammates and he even took a hit meant for me. I think he'd be the best option.
Mr. Bronzewing, it seems your fate is sealed.
People are
the
already
alternatives are hardly convincing.
Yeah.
Man.
Fair.
Yeah, thank you.
With that cleared up, I'd suggest you hurry along. I know you students are magnets for trouble, but please, try not to destroy the school or burn down the city.
People are already going to be shipping Ruby and Dove, aren't they?
Shipping
Just from
sucks,
that.
But at least Cardin's getting it worse.
I'm sorry. It was my idea to go inside the factory in the first place. If I had taken more of the blame, you guys maybe would have had less to deal with.
Calm down.
Please. Carden was going to march in there had you suggested it or not.
Exactly.
Definitely woulda. Guy's pretty stubborn. Didn't even run when that giant Ursa attacked us for a semester.
You probably should have stayed to help him, given that you're supposed to be huntsmen.
It was a big Ursa!
See what I mean?
So?
These clods would have needed us to babysit either way.
Babysit?
Yeah.
Don't need.
Dude, you're kind of a coward. Also, who is...
Uh-oh.
What's all this I hear about you screwing up?
Oh, Russell's father.
Well, you see...
I didn't raise you just so you could fail a simple mission.
So who's the jolly green giant?
Take a guess.
Bertilac Celadon. He took Russell in after finding him as a kid. Yeah, I guess he heard about this and flew all the way here from Vacuo.
Hey, Ruby. I appreciate you vouching for me, but why?
Why does that name sound familiar? Bertilac Celadon.
Just said what I was thinking. And I kinda owe you for taking that shot from Roman.
I've gotta say, I thought it was a joke to let a 15-year-old into Beacon. But working with you and seeing you fight Torchwick, I guess what I'm saying is, I definitely respect you more than I did.
Just do us all a favor and try to be a better leader than Carden.
I suppose we've been pretty awful to everyone.
Yeah.
We don't have to like each other, but consider this an olive branch.
Get over here, Dove.
And it's
you
hard.
and I need to talk.
It's hard to be a worse leader than Carden. Also, what are you doing here? Are you here to be the god of this show as usual?
And there's my grandpa.
What?
Probably here to rip me a new one. Better get this over with.
That's your...
Come on, Sky. Let's go.
For what it's worth,
That
I had
makes
a lot
sense.
of fun with you guys. Maybe we can do it again sometime.
Please no.
Oh, hey Blake. Tell that Velvet girl that you guys don't need to worry about my team being asses anymore.
Okay.
You guys?
He knows you're a faunus?
He could sense the kitty ears with his bat powers.
Maybe.
He always knew. And kept it to himself.
That's slightly hopeful.
I mean, it's not easy.
I guess.
I mean, it's not hard to guess, really, Blake.
Ruby, did you just make friends with one of Team Cardle?
I wouldn't go that far.
Acquaintances?
No, not quite.
Allies.
A healthy ambivalence?
That's the one.
Yeah, that works.
Speaking of healthy, maybe we should try and grab some food while we have the chance.
Wait, we haven't eaten since yesterday. Let's hit the cafeteria.
How have you not
Maybe
noticed?
We can find out how Juniper's mission went.
Picture the scenario.
Yes.
We're pinned down, backs against the wall. The odds are against us. Nightmares, Beowulfs, husks. Jean and Pyrrha fused at the mouth.
Oh my god, that image. That image is gonna haunt everyone forever, isn't it? Ever since that was created. It's just gonna appear anywhere.
But the Grimm forgot one thing. They were facing off against Team Juniper!
The huntsman we were shadowing did most of the work.
What? Is that, what was his name? Pike Wright from Grimm Campaign?
Not! I was the one who sent the Grimm running!
Grimm do not run. Ever.
You never let me have any fun.
Now that's definitely not true.
So, how did your mission go? And I think that answers my question.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're banned from anything except supervised patrols till summer.
Wow.
Sounds like your mission went better?
Are you kidding? They had Pyrrha Nikos on their team.
Dial it back a little,
Yeah,
Shovel Boy.
A bit starstruck
You're
there, Oscar.
embarrassing yourself. Unless, of course,
Penny.
the invincible girl likes the praise. Sure. Great. Love it.
Sure. Yeah.
Glad to see you guys are getting along.
Maybe just tone it down.
Wait, one of the newbies is missing.
right. The girl
Ilya.
with the ponytail. What was her name again? Helia?
Ilya. Yeah, she's not a social creature, from what I can tell.
But she's your teammate, right? How did you end up together in the initiation?
Pretty sure everyone else was paired up already.
I'm sorry, isn't that Yang's guitar from Chibi?
Someone's gotta be last. Would have taken one of these two, but...
I recognized Oscar's name from Ruby's correspondence, so I already had him in my sights.
Of course she did.
I'm sure Ilya will show up to class.
Speaking of, it's almost 4th period. We should go before we get into even more trouble.
You heard the Ice Queen? Come on, Freckle Twins. Let's get to class and hope our wayward teammate shows up.
Freckle Twins?
Who told her to call me that?
Everyone calls you that, Weiss. Why are you surprised?
Seriously, who told her?
Guilty!
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, wow, that was a quicker 10 minutes than I thought it was. Blah, 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 blah. Most people look the same as far as I know. Glinda's voice actress was pretty close to how she sounds in the main show. Peachy VA, am I saying that correctly? Sounds great as Nora. Just very good sound alike. And just captures that little bubbly tone to her voice well. Who else? Where's Ren? There he is. Zippy. Oh, really? Zippy voices both Yang and Ren. Well, they did a good job. Well, that's some nice art. Again, why does that name sound familiar? Bertilek Celadon. That's not...
I wouldn't go that far.
What? Oh,
I'd
right.
go farther. We're best friends now. Weiss, you've been replaced, sucker!
Who
What?
in their right mind told her to call me that? Who? Seriously, who? Who, bitch? I'm an owl now.
Bada bing, bada fucking boom. It's
Owl
me,
Faunus Weiss.
Skylark.
We don't have to like each other, but consider this an olive branch. An olive branch to you, not my fucking roommates that are ruining the recording. I can hear you in the background, bitches.
Picture, that's it.
Oh god, you okay?
Ugh, I need a drink.
Yeah, probably takes a bit of energy to do that.
Unless, of course, the invincible girl likes the praise. Trying to be a little shit is so fun and so infuriating.
Oh, yeah.
Alex, please, fuck off.
My ex-wife misses me. But her aim is getting better.
What?
But her aim is getting better.
Oh,
You see, it's funny, because marriage is terrible.
What? Sounds like an Ed and Eddie character.
No unsupervised missions till summer. What the fuck?
Plus, I kinda owe you for taking that shot from Roman.
Someone's gonna ship them now, aren't they?
Yep.
God.
Probably.
No. Bad internet. No. Stop.
It's the internet. Shipping is going to happen regardless of whether you want it to or not. Ambient mode. You know what? I'll just turn that off. But yeah, shipping is going to happen whether you want it to or not, unfortunately. For the record, I only ship, Here, let that play out while I'm speaking. For the record, I personally only ship with... Oh, we're getting it previously on.
Considering Mr. Winchester took it upon himself to apprehend Roman Torchwick, wanted to abandon a fellow student and blame the rest of you during his debrief, I imagine he will be suspended for the remainder of the term.
Oscar! You made it in the beacon!
I guess I should introduce you guys to the rest of our team. This is Ilya.
I figured you might be here.
I'm kind
Is
of...
Ilya at Beacon to keep tabs on me?
Did you send her?
Ilya isn't mine to send anymore.
We're banned from anything except supervised patrols till summer.
One of the newbies is missing.
She's not a social creature, from what I can tell.
Come on, Freckle Twins. Let's get to class and hope our wayward teammate shows up.
I'm kind of surprised that Blake hasn't told anyone about Ilya. I almost think she would, but... But yeah, for the record, I personally only ship Ruby with Penny, Weiss, and Blake. I mean, Nuts and Dolts is one of the best ships. And I just think Ladybug is underrated. Just my opinion. I know some people also ship her with Oscar, but I could see how it could work. I'm just don't know how to feel about it. Episode 8, Cold Snap. Before we continue, okay, there are actually subtitles on this one, supposedly. Kind of weird how there wasn't in the previous.
Finally decided to show up, eh? Are you joining us for class, or disappearing again?
I'm here, aren't I?
So our first class is survival studies in the forest?
Oh god,
Oh, you're going to be late if you don't hurry along.
Wow, that's a...
Follow me, team. I have an impeccable sense of direction.
Lead the way.
Do you?
Survival studies, prepare to meet your maker.
Is she just pointing the entire way?
Let's do this.
Oh god. Alright, let's see T-Mobile in action.
Perfect, just perfect, Mr. Pine. If only the rest of the class could show so much care.
It makes sense, he's a
These
farm
plants
boy.
could save your life out there one day, you know?
You have an excellent eye for detail, Miss Polendina.
Mulberry?
Of course. I'd recognize your father's handiwork anywhere.
And was that Professor Peach? Or at least meant to be? Who are you? What the?
You're not gonna get anywhere close to me if you don't know how to use stealth.
Professor Green? Oh god, Penny!
Cool hair.
Thank you.
Gotcha.
Nice.
And on his deathbed, King Malik requested a chronicling of his memoirs from none other than world-renowned author Lewis Carroll.
Actually, Professor, you got his name wrong.
Huh?
No offense, but he's my great-great-great-great-grandfather. It's Louis Liddell.
Correct! That was a deliberate and intentional falsehood to monitor who is paying attention. I'm glad to hear you're keeping up with the lectures, Miss Liddell.
I'm wondering if there's something more there. Like, is she actually meant to be a descendant, or is she actually meant to be... like, Alex? Maybe I'm looking too much into it. Team Coffee! Yes! Damn. Nice job, Oscar.
And that's the match. Miss Gashley, you're panicking too much. You need to learn to get out of your head and focus entirely on the fight in front of you.
Sorry, I got a little too eager. Are you hurt?
Just my pride.
The winner goes on. We have time for one more round.
Wasn't Olive one of the names of the characters from the Before the Dawn novel? If I'm remembering correctly. Also, Professor Mulberry, Professor Green. I'm gonna have to look that up again because I remember they mentioned some other professor names at Beacon in those books, and I just don't remember what the names are off the top of my head. Maybe they're meant to be those.
Mr. Pine, please select a member of your team to fight.
What about... Ilya?
Really?
Aww. Yes! Ilya has not fought as often as the rest of the team. It would be a privilege to see her in action again.
If I have to.
Oh, come on, Ilya.
Miss
You'll be great.
Amatola, please select an opponent. Her.
Really?
I would be happy
Blake?
to oblige.
Oh.
But I must warn you, I am an upperclassman.
Trust me. I know who you are.
Oh god, this is...
I feel like we've been here before. Only this time, everyone will be laughing at you. Begin!
That's interesting. Oh, this sounds nice. But yes, prismatic ponytails fight. Did she somehow steer the icicle back at her? Oh, that's nice. Hooking it around the rapier. Nice. Weiss's signature bouncing back on 400 blips. This looks good. Yep. Okay, no, Ilya, no more scars. Thank you. Alright, let's see. Come on, Weiss. I love Ilya, but... Oh. Weiss, you gotta get it back. There you go.
You see my face? Recognize me now?
Oh, have they met in this continuity? Oh, God. Ilya. Ilya, I like you.
Weiss, you can take her. She's got nothing on you.
Ilya, I like you, but back off a bit.
I've got nothing.
Ilya.
I forfeit.
Okay.
Figures. The winner is Ilya Amatola. That's time. Class dismissed.
Come on, Weiss, what was that? You can't lose to a girl who wears capris.
Really, Ruby?
Are you okay? Look, I'm fine. I just
How do you two know each
need
other?
a while to think.
Well, what Ilya did attend Atlas in the
Come
main
with you.
show.
Give her some space, Rubes.
Yang, Ruby, we need to talk.
You gonna tell them? But yeah, she did attend Atlas in the main continuity, so I guess she could have met her in this one.
Amazing job, Ilya.
Your decision to distract her with banter was very inspired.
Thanks.
Kind of weird how the Schnee girl just folded, though, huh? I thought she was tougher than that.
Guess all that money can't buy talent.
This is the thanks I get?
Oh, God.
Suspend it! Suspend it! I caught one of the heads of the Natural Order, and I get kicked out till summer!
You tried to leave one of your teammates
Got
to
4
die!
days But can't hear when someone's coming, asshole!
Hey! Not cool, jerkwad!
He deserves to be expelled.
I'll tell Professor Goodwitch.
Oh, what? You smoke I got something to say?
Hey, idiot! What the hell did you do, Cardin? I get a call in the middle of the damn night telling me to get to Beacon Academy ASAP because my little brother messed up.
Wait.
What the hell did you do?
Aren't you one of the guys from
Okay, it was out of my control.
Oh, get a
the
load
Volume
of
6
Mister,
premiere?
I'm too good to go to Flay Academy over here. You're lucky they called my ass, cause now you got an extra day before Aunt Caroline gets on yours. Get back to your dorm. We're leaving tomorrow.
It was a white fang, okay? Those damn bonnets keep getting under my feet and ruining everything. I didn't do nothing wrong.
After that, he was gone. And I went back to searching for you.
Okay, at least you're telling
And
them.
this Adam guy. Do you think he wants revenge for you leaving the White Fang?
Hard to say.
He warned me about next time, but it was just words. He was trying to make me feel guilty for leaving.
I mean, he tends to be manipulative.
He didn't send Ilya.
It doesn't sound like we can take his word for it.
Adam might wear a mask, but it's easy to see through him. He's too impulsive to bite his tongue. He didn't send her.
Fair enough.
And
He probably would have
Ilya.
bragged about it a bit.
It sounds like you two go way back.
Why didn't you tell us this before?
My past isn't something I wanted to burden you with.
Oh, come on, Blake.
No more than I already have.
Come on, Blake. You know they won't.
I joined Beacon because I wanted to leave the past in the past. Make a difference by helping people instead of hurting them.
You know they'll understand.
It was naive. Now that Ilya has targeted Weiss, I see that I can't keep it to myself.
I don't think it's naive. Even if helping people was naive, I wouldn't want to be anything else.
Don't lose that, Ruby.
We should tell Ozpin about this Ilya stuff.
Yeah, no, please. If Ilya is discovered, she'll run and we'll lose our chance to help her.
Yeah, she's not
She knows I
bad.
won't tell the school staff. If I do, I'll be revealing my past in the White Fang too.
What about Oscar?
Yeah, that's a problem.
Penny, they should know. They could be in danger too.
I think they'll be in more danger if they find out.
Yeah, Penny's not one for
If
subtlety.
Ilya
She'll just confront her.
realizes they know her secret, she might turn on them.
I don't like this. If we can't tell anyone, what can we actually do?
Board
I
game.
need to talk to her. Find out why she's here, what she wants. But it'll be hard to get her alone.
Will I have her think you two are alone?
Exactly. We need to speak to Weiss. Then keep an eye out for an opportunity to confront Ilya about all of this.
Alright. But yeah,
I hope she doesn't do anything rash in the meantime.
But yeah, Ilya's not bad. She can be convinced. She has good intentions. Whether that still holds true in this, like, continuity, who knows? Is he playing Minecraft? What would that be called in Remnant?
Cardin Winchester.
Oh god.
Everyone else will stand by and let you push people around. But not me.
Ilya?
It's time you got what you deserve.
What you doing?
What are you doing here?
Thank you, Alex.
Can't a girl bond with her teammates? Seriously though, what is up with you? Why are you looming over Cardinal's room like a gargoyle?
Go back to the dorm. This is none of your business.
Why?
Considering you're contemplating
Is
murder.
that not a faunus?
How do you know?
Ilya, really?
Girl, you are not subtle.
Yeah, you...
Gunning for a schnee. Hunting down a bigot. You're constantly disappearing for hours. You're top of our stealth class after 1 day.
And you can change your colors
and
at
those,
will.
Freckles that change color? Dead giveaway.
Yeah.
Who have you told?
Oh, relax. Who would I have told? Our Beansprout leader and Little Miss Sunshine? Those sophomores we met days ago? Your secret is safe with me. Along with whatever you do with Cardin.
Oh god.
Besides, it's not like you were gonna kill him. Oh, by the gods, slow your roll there, edgelord. You can't
don't.
just do that.
Yeah.
I'm capable.
That's not what I mean.
Yeah, Ilya, you can do it.
Have to
You
be the
shouldn't do
recent
it,
one
though.
Here. Look, here's the deal. Killing Cardin is only going to make people feel sorry for him. My pitch? Rank him.
Fair enough.
Bucket over the door. Shave his eyebrows. Replace his dust with confetti.
Okay, maybe not that last one
Do
because
something everyone will laugh at.
that could get him killed.
That's how you give him a taste of his own medicine. Plus, it'd be great if you didn't royally screw our team over in the first week.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Well, I've said my piece, so I'll get out of your hair.
I'm liking this dynamic here.
You're super cagey. You're training to be a huntress, so I don't think you're a bad enough person to kill somebody.
You don't know anything about me.
I don't. But seeing as we're supposed to be partners,
She's trying to learn.
I'd kinda like to. Guess I'll see you back in the dorm. Or in the headlines tomorrow. Your choice.
Yeah, come on, Ilya. Just... You got friends here. You got people who will understand you. You just need to mellow out a bit.
Get a load of this.
Oh, this looks kind of like World of Remnant.
Everyone inside was killed.
Oh, and Fairy Tales.
So what? It's just Faunus. They can hire more. I feel worse about the dust.
Ugh, that's what happens when you hire Faunus. They're too uncivilized to run anything properly.
And these are the girls whose teeth she punches out, if I remember correctly.
Dead anyway.
Oh god, they deserve to have their teeth punched out. Okay, yeah.
What did you do? Our parents will hear about this.
Look at her face! She's a Faunus!
All this time you've been sneaking into our school? You animal! Call your father! Call him! Are you listening? Weiss!
I mean, that would make sense. You know, in hindsight, I guess Atlas would have just a regular combat academy as a part of its Huntsman Academy. God, I love this song.
I start nursing school.
No! Ads! No, get off my screen. Oh! Okay, that makes sense. No wonder I liked her design so much, because part of Jessica's design was used for Alex. That makes sense. And Edelweiss is doing a great job as Alex. Kenkoi, am I pronouncing that correctly? Kenkoi was doing great as Ilya. Thumbelina Peach. Yep. Okay, I was correct. And Green. I could have sworn Olive Gashley was a character from the books, but I may be misremembering. Blah, 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 blah. Sherry Glass and Brandy Glass. Amancio Glass was the name of the rich guy that they fought in Arrowfell, right? So are those meant to be basically his daughters? But yeah, and the rest of the voice cast obviously did a great job as usual. Camouflage by Hannah Gable. And they also did the original score. Okay. I'm going to be listening to that on repeat for a little bit because that song was awesome. That sounded like it could have been in the actual show. That was great. Just props to that. Comic Co's art. Oh god, their art is so good. Especially that one about like Ruby destroying the microwave. Oh, stream the episode soundtrack now. Oh, okay. You know what? I will look that up after this is over. Because that is worth listening to. Any bloopers? Still got about a minute.
Come on, Weiss, what was that? My hat!
I hit the microphone with my hat. I'm sorry. Oh my god, that sounded like an evil F.
Weiss?
I mean, you were playing an evil character, so.
Cometh? Yeah, this is Shakespeare now, Weiss. We're coming with you.
Our
said hurry along. The bell's about to ring. Go to your goddamn class, children. If you don't hurry the fuck to class, I'm sending Professor Goodwitch on you.
Weiss, we can cometh. Dang it!
It's in my head now. Well,
Cometh along.
I forfeit.
Weiss, we can cometh.
God.
Fuck him up!
What the?
I'm not a fauna. How do you know? Girl.
Oh my god.
I'm not subtle.
Was Dove really listening to this?
Hunting down a bigot.
Is this a blooper, or was he actually listening to this? Because that sounds hilarious. Oh god, whose rant is that? Get rid of that. Don't recommend channel. Here. Display capture. There we go. But, yeah, that was great, honestly. Just... You know what? Hang on. Before I do anything, I am curious, because that name is still stuck in my head. Bertilik Celadon. Yeah, he was. He was one of the... He was the one working with Carmine in After the Fall. So I guess they aged him up for this continuity to be Russell's father. Interesting choice. But yeah, honestly, so far that was great. The animation, like, it's nice we're actually getting some more animation here. And while there are some parts that are a little stiff at times, mainly when it's just walking, but for the most part, that battle scene in particular was pretty fluid. And had some nice choreography going into it. I'm liking some of the character dynamics we're seeing. I never would have expected to like this dynamic between Ilya and Alex, which, to be fair, considering what happened to Alex, makes sense. I'm hoping we see more of the stuff with Ilya and Weiss, which I imagine we're going to. And knowing that just pleases my prismatic ponytails shipper heart so much. Like, seriously, that's probably my favorite of the crack ships. I don't know why, I just find them adorable together. Dove absolutely deserves to be the leader of that team. He's far more level-headed. I'm surprised we connected D to Cardin, of all people. I don't know, it's just interesting choice. But I'm liking these, like, little connections here and there. The fact that we have maybe Amancio Glass's children is the one Ilya hit. The fact that Weiss was there to see it, which actually makes sense. It's something that could have happened in the main canon. Which begs a slight question here. I'm guessing there's the assumption here that Atlas Academy serves as both the main Huntsman Academy and a combat school to get into it, sort of like just going up grades. Which, considering how Atlas is and how they try to indoctrinate the students into the military, makes sense that they would try and do that. Because as far as I know, I don't remember any combat academies being mentioned anywhere in Atlas and Mantle. It's just been Atlas. Of course, I just mentioned the music. The overall score is great, but the original song, what was it called? Camouflage, was just... I don't know why I just immediately forgot the name. Oh no, come on. I literally just saw it. Curse my brain. Curse my stupid brain. No, I said pause. Come on now. Yeah, camouflage. Curse my dumb brain. But overall, it was great, and I feel like the writing itself has also improved. Some of the dialogue for me, personally, has been a bit hit or miss at times, but I feel like it's starting to feel livelier. It feels a bit more realistic, but also, like, closer to how I expect the characters of RWBY to speak, in a way. Just very witty. I don't actually have much to say, other than I'm really looking forward to how this continues now. Both this and Dust Queen, whenever the first episode of that comes out. Side note, while I watched the trailer to Dust Queen, I have not watched the teaser that came out, like, afterwards, because I want to try and remain as unspoiled as possible, because I don't know how long the first episode is going to be. Though I did see, like, a brief few seconds, and from what I saw, it looked smooth. The animation looked good. From a few seconds, of course. And here's a bit of a thing. This obviously probably won't happen, but honestly, from what I'm enjoying here, and just depending on how Dust Queen is, I don't know, a controversial opinion, if this counts as controversial, I wouldn't mind if Viz Media, like, came into contact with the teams and tried to, like, officially endorse them as official alternate continuities. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having that happen. Official alternate continuities can sometimes lead to cool stuff. It can lead to interesting concepts, like from Dragon Ball, for example. GT gave us Super Saiyan 4, and the movies gave us some very popular villains. The DC Animated Universe gave us Harley Quinn, reinventions of various villains. It gave us the best Green Lantern, Jon Stewart. Marvel Comics, the Ultimate Marvel Comics, gave us Miles Morales. The Archie Sonic comics reinvented Nicole from a handheld into a full-fledged character. And of course, the IDW comics, even though they are canon to the games now, of course, they originally weren't canon, but they gave us new characters that we all fell in love with, new concepts to work with. And of course, now the comics are canon. But yeah, this is honestly a case of, I wouldn't mind if they jumped through some hoops to actually make these official. In the case of Evermorrow, of course, they'd probably have to redo the first few episodes just because it was mainly just still artwork and such, and they'd probably want the episodes to be a bit longer, but, you know, depending on how much budget they're willing to shell out. But honestly, I wouldn't mind that, especially since we don't know when Volume 10, or whatever the continuation of the main series is going to be. We don't know when that's coming. Viz Media, please give us some news. Any news at all. Like, no rush, just something at all. But it would at least give something for people to focus on, get invested in. It could lead to new characters being created that could make their cameo into the main series at some point. Or just explore characters in new and interesting ways, like what's being done with Ilya here. And what's being done with Alex. Which, again, really wondering if she's actually meant to be a descendant, or if she's the actual character. Now I'm suspicious. But yeah. Overall, I really like the series, and I'm looking forward to seeing it continue. And looking forward to when Dust Queen comes out. Side note, if you've been watching these reactions, thank you very much. You don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe. I would ask that you maybe leave a comment just so I know that any views are from actual people and not from potential bots. Just because that's a bit of a worry of mine. But also, if you have the time, I would recommend going to watch the reactions of Ghost the Rebel. That is GH0XT and the Rebel. Because his reactions to Evermorrow that I've watched so far, and of course his reactions to the main series and other stuff, have been really fun. Just give him some views if you can. And please keep supporting the teams behind these fan projects here, because would love to see them keep growing and improving. What else am I forgetting to say? Oh, yes. Side note, very brief tangent here. If the RWBY Evermorrow and RWBY Dust Queen teams could please create official accounts to follow on Blue Sky, that would be very much appreciated, because, I mean, you know that Twitter is kind of a cesspool right now, so it'd be great to have a more stable place to follow for information on the projects. Just a small request. But yeah, thank you for watching the reactions. Please go support the official creators. The links to the Evermorrow, the links to the page where you can find the Evermorrow episodes and Ghost Rebel's channel will be in the description. And heck, I'll link the page for RWBY Dust Queen while I'm at it. But yeah, go support them. Thank you for watching if you did, and have a good night.